all the really charming aspects of Churchill would be like the gaslit streets. And also, this is one of the few sections in Churchill that actually has the cobblestone streets, so you get to really enjoy that. Hey guys, this is Erin, and if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, hit that like button, click subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Hey, I'm Erin Melton, and welcome to Living in Richmond, Virginia. Today's video we'll be talking about what does $1 million get you in the Churchill section of the city of Richmond. So a great example would be 2519 East Gray Street. The very first thing that you're going to notice about this particular property is that it was built in 1862. That is something that is the best thing about Churchill, is you're able to find some, what we constitute as Americans as old, or at least for the Richmond area. So this one is priced slightly above the $1 million point. It is a 1.6. This residence is just nestled right in the heart of my very favorite part of Churchill, which is the St. John's Historical District. So if you're not familiar with St. John's, I'm going to give you a little history lesson here, boys and girls. If you're not familiar with St. John's Church, that is right smack right there in Churchill, and that is where Patrick Henry gave his famous "Give me liberty or give me death." So that's kind of cool to have that right there in your neighborhood. But this really is just the most beautiful part of Churchill. So you're surrounded by, of course, all the really charming aspects of Churchill would be like the gaslit streets. And also, this is one of the few sections in Churchill that actually has the cobblestone streets, so you get to really enjoy that. So when you're at that $1 million plus price point in Churchill, you can expect to have at least 4 to 6 bedrooms. This one has 6. You're gonna have 4.5 bathrooms, and it offers, I love it, 11-foot ceilings, because remember, we are pre-1900s there. So even though it's an older home, they were all about keeping those ceilings super, super high. Those grand marble fireplace mantles, which just really add to the charm. The big thing about when you are looking for a home in this price point and in this area, you are looking for the real architectural gems, something that's very special. So great thing, they've have some good updates throughout. You have an enclosed porch. You have a charming sunroom that's overlooking the landscape yard, and also a stunning, we always love this, when you can actually get a heated saltwater pool that has a pergola. It has the marble entertainment area. You've got all the different things right there in the heart of the city, but you get your own little oasis party spot in the back. Super spacious family room. You've got a newly tiled floor, and you do have an English basement. Pinkies up. Very luxurious laundry room. Again, in this price point, you can expect that people have made the renovations to the houses to actually make them great for modern day living. You have lots of nearby schools. You have Bellevue Elementary School, Martin Luther King Junior Middle School, and then you have Armstrong High School. Again, you're looking for homes in this price point in the city. Most of you are going to be opting for private school options. Please check out some of my other videos about private school options and check out to see what's going to be best for your family. Nearby grocery stores, you've got the market at 25th Street, which you can very easily walk to. You have the Farm Fresh, and Farm Fresh, I do love this for sure, is you do have an actual parking lot. Now again, you're moving to the city, so parking and different things like that aren't going to be as it's gonna matter to you. But again, you're willing to find that absolute beautiful gem for architecture and being right in the center and walkability of everything. You're not a burbs girl like me, but I do like that Fresh Market that it actually has a parking lot. All right, another property that gives you a really good example of what $1 million gets you in the Churchill area would be 2204 East Broad Street. So this particular property is also located in the St. John's Church district of Churchill. It's listed at $969, and it is actually a historic townhouse. It was built in 1845. You can expect to have at least 3 bedrooms and again 3.5 bathrooms. Very popular area, as I talked about, and I love it when you can go into places that it has those original hardwood floors that have been beautifully restored. Again, anything in this price point in the Churchill area, You're going to have very quality workmanship. If you're getting any of the original floors, can be those beautiful pine floors that have the neat actual like old nail holes. You do have a buffet nook for all your keys and your mail. You've got a great hall closet, beautiful French doors that open into the living room. You've got a great fireplace. Again, this age of home, you're going to have beautiful mantles and fireplaces. Let's actually talk about something that is something that's super important. Even if you're in the $1 million price point or above in the city of Richmond, actually throughout Richmond as a whole, even if you have these beautiful fireplaces that look like they're working, very few of them will be sold to be working. That is a Richmond thing. Fireplaces are sold as is. We do have wonderful work companies that we can refer you to if you do want to make sure you're restoring those, that you're able to use those or what have you. But if they've been converted to gas, you shouldn't have an issue there. But again, most of those are conveyed as is, but they do keep those beautiful mantles in place. Absolutely stunning kitchen. It is going to knock your socks off. Beautiful whitewashed brick walls, so that is super important in this particular area in these older homes, that they're going to keep that neat old feature to it and the quintessential, this is why you buy a house in the city of Richmond. Great big giant island. Again, things have been renovated, super meticulous detail and craftsmanship, and you're going to enjoy that about homes in this price range and also built in this area. Great backyard with a patio, lots of lush green space, and 2 paved parking spots. That is something to expect though. In this price point, particularly in Churchill, you're actually going to have some private parking, which is important. I love it that this house does include a shed that already has electricity built into it. That's important to have a spot where you can put all your things. And like myself, an EV enthusiast, I love it that if this was a house I built, that I could charge my Tesla right there and not have to worry about finding anything else, even though I've got my own little thing. Again, because you're in Churchill, same schools that we've been talking about in regards to Belleville. Elementary school, Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, and also Armstrong High School. Always refer back to the City of Richmond Public School website to confer. Don't rely on these videos. Do not rely on Zillow. Do not rely on Realtor.com. Important to do that. Again, most people in this price point, in the $1 million price point that are looking in Churchill, are going to be utilizing the amazing private school options they have around. I encourage you to check out my other videos that talk about the private school options, the popular schools around the Richmond city and Richmond, Virginia area to see which one's going to be the best fit for your family. Lots of great grocery stores very close by, walkable, bikeable, so you can feel like you're having the whole European experience, not leave your car at home. And you've got the parking spots, so it's good. You don't have to worry about, where the heck am I going to park this? You've got the market at 25th Street, which is great. Lots of farmers markets that are going to open up during the weekends or what have you, usually Memorial Day through the summer to Labor Day, pardon me. And then, of course, you have Farm Fresh, which does have an actual parking lot. Great for us people that prefer to actually have spaces and not have to try to parallel park all the time, even if your car does it for you. So there you have it. That gives you a really great idea of what $1 million is going to get you in the Churchill super popular area of the city of Richmond. If you're curious about any of the price ranges or other neighborhoods in Churchill, please leave the comments below. Thanks so much for tuning in, and remember, leave everything better. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video.